Tell us about your show in Vegas at the Venetian right now.
Okay. So the show in Vegas, it's my life's work all in one show. There's a lot of performers doing my signature acts that I've been doing for the last, 20 some years. And I'm performing in it, of course. And it's in a beautiful jewel box theater that's got it's like a jewelry box inside. It's so gorgeous. And I have just as many men in the show as women.
I love it.
And I'm very excited because I'm using these authentic Bob Mackie showgirl costumes. And this is so back in Vegas, the showgirl was a huge part of Las Vegas since it was first Sin City. It was like dancing girls, showgirls. And they used to spend so much money. I mean, this is the last great showgirl review that was ever created in Vegas.
Wow.
Bob Mackie did all the costumes for, and the costume budget was $4 million back in the 70s. And so there's this treasure trove of gorgeous costumes. And basically I said, hey, They closed the show down in 2016, and I said, hey, can I use those costumes in my show? And they're like, well, we don't know what we're going to do with it anyway. And I'm like, I have an idea. So
Original Bob Mackie.
It's beautiful. It's amazing. And I have them, I've twisted the rules. It's not just on the quintessential showgirl. I'm putting them on the show boys. There's dancers of different sizes.
Yes.
I'm breaking the rules. To some showgirl purists, they don't like that at all. But that's, I don't care.
That's not your way.
Breaking the rules.
Yes.
I think of Lola Falana when I think about Bob Mackie.
Yeah.
And the feathers.
Yes.
I think of Cher. All of
Cher.
the
Cher,
incredible
yes.
Cher.
Cher, Carol Burnett, though,
Yes.
I mean, Bob Mackie, he has a documentary coming out, and there's been screenings around. I went to a screening, and it's so good, and I can't wait for them to release it. I don't know what their plan is for releasing, but it's so good, and I can't wait for people to see it. But anyway,
I hope you get to keep some of the stuff.
I mean, it's
write it in your contract, babe.
I know. I'm so happy it's under the lights again, because those things in motion is it's one thing to see it at a museum, okay, but seeing them move is something else.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's almost like it creates its own star filter or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's you gotta rub your eyes sometimes.
I'm dying to go. And you're on stage 4 nights a week?
4 nights a week, but I'm only there select weekends. So Thursday through Sundays. Right now I've been ever since I opened the show, I've been hitting it hard almost every week. But normally it will be 2 weeks a month.
And so how do you get in shape physically to
Good question. Yes.
have the endurance to be on stage this often?
I mean, I lift weights and I do Pilates. So
You
I
lift?
Okay.
I love weightlifting.
It's great. I mean, I love Pilates, but it's also fun to work out with, where the guys are.
Yeah. Kettles
I crack
or,
up over
or dumbbells or what?
Yeah, kettlebells.
Okay.
I can't, for some reason, I'm
fun.
having a hard time imagining you at the gym.
Really?
What's the outfit?
Oh, I wear my little, I have a uniform, usually a fitted t-shirt. I've got my Lululemon capri black pants, high waist,
Love
lipstick on.
Lipstick on. Always, babe.
Sneakers are the challenge for me.
Okay.
I get I don't know what sneakers to buy.
You
know?
love to be in shoes.
Well, I mean, we got to wear shoes for when you lift weights, and I'm always I don't know what to buy.
Do you work out private, or do you? I feel like if I ran into you in the gym, I would freak.
I need a trainer. I need discipline. I like being told what to do. I like to complain a little bit it's so hard. I like somebody who stands over me and is come on, you can do it.
You got this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Private gym or?
No, I like working around where people are.
Nice.
I go to I like going to classes when I do Pilates, or I do a little bar method too. I love slipping in there, and I love being around other people. And when I lift weights, though, I like to lift with people, with someone like a trainer.
Major.
Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, I know what I'm doing with Pilates and stuff like that. But when it comes to weights, I feel I don't want to get hurt, and I need to be pushed too, because otherwise I'll be these 3-pounders are fine.
Well, wellness routine, because I'm looking at you and you look so damn good, babe.
Oh,
you look really good.
Look good.
And so I'm just wondering, how do you keep it right internally? Is there a regimen, ceremony? What do you do?
I don't know. I guess I try to keep like ladies that are much older than me in my life, so I can ask them what they do, what to do.
That.
I think like one of the best things you can do is like ask the elderly people around you for advice on all levels of life. But let's see, the best advice I've gotten from these kind of ladies is sunscreen.
Yes.
Don't smoke. Don't drink. I mean, I still drink a little bit, but I cut down a lot. And also sleeping on my back.
Yes,
that's one somebody should have told me a long time ago. If I could tell anybody, you have to like sleep like a glampire, or like you got to be like,
yes.
You said a glampire?
Yeah, because
I love it, glampire, guys. Peep that.
Hey, Halloween's coming. Yeah, but I realized too, like I don't mind my like crow's feet smiling wrinkles, but you know what I do mind? The ones that go this way, and you know where those come from? Squishing your face like that on the side. I love to sleep on my side, but
wrinkles your chest
too.
That too, right?
Yeah.
So I did teach myself during the pandemic.
Okay.
I was like, I'm gonna learn to sleep on my back. I got one of those bumper pillows at first, and I just kept at it because it gets real. Like you don't believe it when you're young, but then suddenly you're like, oh, this though. And I figured out where it was from, and I was like, oh no.
Sunscreen all the time?
Yeah.
What's your go-to sunscreen?
Okay, I think that the most important thing when it comes to sunscreen is that it's a pleasure for you to use. Like, do you like the scent and the texture? Okay. And for me, that means like something, I like the La Mer for my face because it feels like skincare.
Okay.
It smells good. It lasts a long
silky.
time. Yeah. So I think like that's the key, because whenever I buy a sunscreen that smells a little chemically, I don't want to put it on, you know? So that's my number one like face one. But there's a lot, and using the layers of like sunscreen for, you know, with your foundation and your powder and stuff like that. And I think there's lots of good ones, but that's just for me, not that it's the end all be all sunscreen. It's just that like, look for that. Look for something that you like, that you're like, this is going to be fun to wear because I like it.
Yeah.
It smells good.
And what is your prep process like before you get on stage?
Oh,
good question.
God, I get to the theater at like 5 o'clock and I go on at 9.
Yes. And you do all of your own glam, right?
I do.
You do your own makeup every night?
And hair.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Okay.
And full body makeup. I mean,
you do everything.
Yeah, I just, you know.
I need to raid your kit. Like, I want to.
Anytime.
I want to see your tour kit. And I'm going to go beyond the archives, guys. And because I can imagine you with this big body brush. Tell me, walk us through it. I just need to know.
Yeah, walk us through the full prep.
I mean, I've actually in this Vegas show, I've really thought a lot about whittling down my kit because I've traveled with like on tour tons of stuff, and I was like, you know what, are you using this stuff? And how much of this makeup has been sitting here for 3 years, by the way? So I've been really like whittling it down and going, yeah, it's not the stuff I actually use, it's not that much. I'm always looking for new stuff, but I find that it's always the same things. Like I don't play with that much color. I like my like white lid with a pearly glitter over it, cut crease, red glitter lip, like a lot of blush, right?
Yes. Cream or powder?
I like powder because like with all the it just blends better when you're doing all those layers, right? I mean, I love a cream blush, but
me too.
That's like at home, you know?
Yeah.
The body makeup is a lot. It's like I have a concoction that will like stand up in the soapy water of my champagne glass. So I use like a combo of like Derma Blend and Westmore Beauty and a little MAC white face and body. And it looks like dessert when I'm making it because I'm squeezing all these things. I'm mixing it. I like Coty Airspun powder, like and mixed with like they don't make it anymore, but it was a MAC one, like a sparkle powder. And I mix all these things together with like white Ben Nye, you know, like to get the right color.
Theater.
And sometimes I go, whoa, too white, too pearly. And then I go like, oh, I think I'll go a little more peachy. So I don't know. I'm always mixing.
Do you use setting spray? Do you set anything?
I do on my face.
Okay.
Like just a little bit of like glitz.
Do you have a favorite?
A little bit. I'm looking for a new favorite if you have any suggestions.
I'm going to put you on to game right now.
Okay.
Game.
I need a little. I love that.
So I remember, like, was it around 2016 we did the Coachella, and like it was a moment where she takes the towel in, sort of blots and those are white towel into the crowd.
I love that part.
And it was nothing. And so you know who has literally the best in the world? Krylon. So Krylon and Berlin.
Yeah. Okay.
They are like the OG of theater.
All right.
I still go to Alcone. in New
Okay.
York City to grab them, but it's like
Love that.
it's not. I mean, mind you, it's not great for the ozone layer,
Mm-hmm.
the spray, the aerosol spray, but
Yeah.
it will lock in anything
Yes.
and it will not move.
You notice I touched my hair,
Huh?
which does not move because of, I was thinking ozone layer and
Oh.
all the hairspray.
What hairspray
Yeah.
do
So
you
what hairspray do you use?
I like bedhead. Like they have
Okay.
Yeah.
2 bedhead ones. One's extra hard and one's called Masterpiece. It's like a
Okay.
blue can. Those are my 2, and I have them like weapons. Like when it's really serious, I use the hard head, and when it's like not too serious, I use the Masterpiece.
Love.
Yeah.